vlogs. This is not a reaction video or something else. This is just a vlog. And as I said in my last video, I'm not well. I know people sometimes make fun when you say the truth, you're not doing well. I had an operation in my throat, but I'm recovering very well. But it's not all about reacting, about reacting or reflect. It's just a vlog about the epic return of the king of Nyamboanze to his village in Kenya. Sometimes back, many people may thought to write him off, even to an extent where everybody thought that it was done. Special Ginto. Ginto had this idea that he could finish the career of Ayamara. Who is Ayamara first? Yeah, let's introduce who is Ayamara. I am Moss, and I do these vlogs in this channel, reflecting, reacting, studying the behavior of this character that is quite interesting. It's one of the Africans travelers, vloggers, lifestyle vlogging, traveling, with a very unique story and that is not usual. Most of the times we see stories about Europeans, Asians, Americans, Latin Americans, Europeans, but we don't see vlogs, African vloggers to his level. He has pushed himself to a point where deserves to be respected and admired, indeed. And many people have tried to write him off, have tried to put him away, just look him as a garbage, as usual. This is not only in lifestyle content creation, in real life, in politics, cultural, economics. Africans always, they've been put it as a third class, a product with no importance or relevance. But here is this guy back from basically nothing. Well, when he left Africa, he went to South America with his partner, pregnant, and then everybody happened. So many things happening, and so many people came. Zach, hi, nice to see you here. Many people wrote him off, but he always reinvent. What is it so interesting about this character is how this character reinvent himself. Yeah, I'm from my balcony, so you guys can see vlogging. I'm not well, but I didn't want to miss this moment. Do this vlog here to basically reflect in this successful and this epic thing that happened in Africa, and many Africans they don't enough lucid to see. This is relevant. This is so interesting. This is a meaning here. And indeed, there is a meaning. This epic return of Ayamara had shut up too many people. Not only the positive characters and negativity, but also is the the way how Ayamara has given a 300, no, I'll be lying if I say 360, 180 degrees. He has taken it from 0 to 180 degrees. Is halfway. His bad image, reputation, bad talking, slagging, and so many things. But what I'm talking today is the amazing how he could make a transition from Mar de la Plata, all those turbulences he had with many of the audience in Africa, especially in his village, critics, reactors, and so forth, other battles, and managed to keep his lips tight to a point where everybody went like, because now there is no return here. But is those people who are blind, they can't follow him properly, they can't realize, because this guy, what is interesting with this guy is not him, is the hashtag people use his name or his sister, his brother or mother on their videos. When we watch those videos, we think, oh, we are going to watch Ayamara, but it's something related to Ayamara. And then you end up realizing how big, if not been him, he has made the influence, has made the change. An example in this EPiC return to Africa, many of you didn't pay attention, is this girl called Annie that once wrote a letter to him to ask him to help for school, and now he influenced how he mobilized people around him. And Annie does a video, and the right time to corroborate the story. And that story shows how brave heart this guy have, and how brave this guy is, and how this guy can make lives change. He made something in Philippines. I remember it was Philippines or Malaysia, and Japan, in South America, in the United States of America, Even when we saw a video of the pig, I call him the pig, the Ivan Tors, now it was in China. Because of the hashtag of Ayamara, you can see the video of this guy in China. That video is not something really, what is there, even Priya in Russia. But it's these trip here that have something very special, and people that don't realize how special it is. Who is the lead? Is no longer Ayamara, is Ro Cabrera. Ro Cabrera videos is like you go into a restaurant and then you ask for an aperitif, and then you have your meal. So you watch Ro Cabrera's vlogs, and then you become curious how Marwa gonna do it. And this is very interesting because there is a bond here, a very interesting bond. Is a woman find the ground and a man finds a partner in crime. And that partner in crime synchronize their lifestyle, how they're gonna do, how they're gonna move forward, how they're gonna make forward. Please give like a video to the video. I'll appreciate that. I see people come and go. Please give a like if you. So when Ayamara leaves Buenos Aires with Ethiopia Airline, I didn't expect. I thought it was going to be the same story as previous stories of his travels back home and all. But when I saw Gitiriba, Uncle Mo, all those preparations back in Nyambowanzi, preparing the ground, preparing the house, cleaning, everything going on, I was like, oh, this is just another loyal employee or friend of Ayamara trying to do the best to keep the things look nice with the boss. But no, the mean is all about the reflection through the trip to John Kenyatta, be picked up by friends, have a friend give this A and B for him to promoting. That is quite clever for that gentleman who gave that place in Nairobi for Ayamara to promote. If I go to Kenya, if somebody from my side go to Kenya, I have taken that contact because that place is cool, it's nice, it's very well done, very nice height and a very good flow. That is the person I want to go and give my money and pay. That is cool. This is EPiC and very well thought about this guy who makes these beans. And this is what it's all about. This Korean guy, Mad Cap something, travels with the Brazilian girl that he met in London. He does this kind of promotion of products. And Ayamara basically done the same. And this is what Ayamara always been said. He doesn't want to tie himself to the big guns because the big guns, they're going to want him not say this, not do that because of the business interest. Anyway, my phone is going to die. So what I want to say, what was EPiC here before the phone died is this is a new game. Many of people that are out of the game, they don't have nothing to say. First of all, is the safari car is him arrive as a man with a wife and a kid to the village. He gives now this present to his mother, a grandkid. Is him being received and welcomed with love and respect, but also lessons learned from the past, how to do these things and how to travel with the family and how to make that travel so important and relevant. And this is EPiC. Not only the achievement that many people wrote him out, many people threw him stones, told and said everything they have to say about him. My throat is really pain, but I needed to say this before I go have a rest. Because this is interesting. It's interesting because no African YouTuber will do what Ayamaro has done. No critics, no reactor now will be able to say anything can be measured against Ayamara. Those reactors that are going to come and say it to Ayamara, this Ayamara. Zach Senior has done a very good review, a very good reaction. Congratulations. Mora, congratulations. And I have to say to this guy, JT Podcast, now is your time. Is your time for JT Podcast. Realize he have capital for himself to get out of this rubbish of reactions that is no worth, it does not give him nothing, it's just create him nightmares and talk bad about people, and go get a life out there by creating real content. This is a very highly motivated. I find Ayamara a motivation, an inspirational YouTuber, not only because of travel content, even political. If we can tie him to politics, we're gonna see the how we have transformed Nyamboaz. So when many of you come and say so many things about him, you guys can't even think about how influential this guy is. Ayamara is highly influential, highly. If I'm jealous why I didn't born in my country, Mozambique, where we have so many troubles, we need people. We have another influencers out there, but those are stupid. I say to you guys, the influencers in Mozambique, the one or two influencers that I respect them because they do something different and make the country, the mind of people perceive and understanding how the changes are necessary. And this is all about the Ayamara. Ayamara is an example for many Africans. Guatemala is lost. Guatemala is lost. Believe me, here there is no longer comparison between Ayamara and Guatemala or Mrs. Trudy or any other YouTubers, big YouTubers, travelers that do. There is. This is unique. Anybody that is gonna come now and say, oh, anyway, if you're watching, why don't give a like my videos? If you like it, leave comments. Also, don't forget to share it, please, and subscribe. Let's make the logarithms working on this channel. It's good because it keep you guys informed and update. Because most of these YouTubers, they're out there just to show off. Here, we for first, not for first. This is not a first glance. This is a reality show. This is a telenovela of Africa. As an African man that loves his own Nyamatoma, does like his own what's called oranges, bananas, pawpaws. This is how you, as an African, from a village, a remote village, somewhere where people they can't even understand wow and high, you going to do those things, build a house so big and have a lifestyle and now achieve this dream of yours from zero to nothing, basically, and bring this woman from another continent and give her a life, a dream, have this son born and grow in an environment of no poverty while you born in the dust and the roads. This is, guys, this for me touches my heart because as an African, born in Africa and raised in Africa, knowing how life is harder when I went to school, that is the stories of Sacha and these kids of Dick Gitiriba and other kids there in the village. Today they have a tax. Me, I didn't have a tax. I do remember when I used to live in Gurue somewhere in the north provinces of Mozambique on the hills. My house used to be like somewhere let me show you, something like there on top of the hill, and my school used to be somewhere over there far, 30 kilometers, and then I used to go every day, raining, everything. My mother used to say, don't go when it's raining. I said, no, we're going to school. Because we enjoy the ride going to school, walking, all that. To go down the hill when it's raining is easier compare go up the hill. And Ayamara, the way it comes is a flat place. He went with the shoes, no shoes, struggles. You know, all the kids have problems. He lost one eye, whatever was happening. But today, look what I am. This is remarkable. As an African black person, beloved and be hated. Come on. What else we need as an Africans? I salute him. I salute him. To be honest with you, I'm forcing my vocals. I should be resting because I had an operation, but I can't be quiet. I have to make my voice be heard by you so you can recognize yourselves. Not these brothers and sisters, these Africans from the Caribbean. They have to start see where their ancestors came. There is a light. When you have this skin that have something like my, a bit dark, comes from there, the motherland. And the life in the motherland is another story. It's a story, like Jamaican uncle says, to to be to be grateful and also to appreciate how those men endeavor those long trips as slavery in these ships to America, to the Bahamas, to Jamaica, to Cuba, to wherever, and see Ayamara now traveling in an aeroplane, not as a slave, as a human, not with the full rights. We black people, we are not yet achieved the full human rights of respect. We face a lot of struggles in the airports, borders, institutions, name it out there. Even our own leaders treat us to certain degree where they think we should be quiet because they are superiors. But they don't realize end the day we die and then we go back to the same place everybody goes. But I'm very proud of you, Ayamara, Rocio, for this epic return to Kenya. The supporters of them, the subscribers, every single subscriber of Ayamara, I'm proud of those who've been there for him every time, every sec, because it's not about that safari car. That safari car is a piece of a puzzle. It's not about the reception. It's a piece of a puzzle, because we're gonna see Mr. Louise, the mother, the sister. We're gonna see a world of people, VIP people. Now this is a party phase number 2. Now people, they will want to go to Nyambowanzi, because the son of Nyambowanzi, the king of Nyambowanzi, has brought something new to Nyambowanzi, a new level of tourism. And the curiosity of Nyambowanzi now is high, is now is growing. Now people, they see there is this now in Nyambowanzi. Now in Nyambowanzi there is a house with the solar panels. There is this, there is Starlink. These commodities attract people. And this is what Ginto should be learned here. And Ginto lost a big opportunity. Mogesi here is a big loser. Here was an opportunity for business for Mogesi. Here was an opportunity for all these other kids on the block, Masubos, Ernest, and everything, an occasion to celebrate and make it videos that could capitalize. But what are they going to talk about now? They've been smashed, they've been buried in one stroke. They've been all them put off line. What is now? What is next? And here is what I said always. Many of these people, they lost focus. They never understood Ayamara. But to be honest with you, this is epic, is unique. This will never gonna repeat it. This is gonna be something, my phone is almost to die. It's gonna be something that will be history written in a such way where Ayamara will be remembered forever and ever by many of us in a such way that I need to charge the phone before it dies. In a such way that humans, they will say, was an African that made possible dreams come true. And those dreams, they're here. They came to stay. Let me get the charger so we can. Yeah. So, a couple of you, thank you for joining me. Hello, Mini. But in this return, epic return, there is something here now we're gonna see that becomes very interesting. Is the fact we're gonna have here a situation where we saw Mini Howie is in the village. This is one thing many people they are not realize gonna becomes like a contest of creation where what is gonna be all about the vlogs of Mini Howie. What's gonna be the content of others, not only the Cloud Joseph and all people now there in the village. What is going to be now the way forward? This is another thing epic because the king is back. And not only that, but also it's going to be the question what Nastu is going to bring, what Mayugno is being written off, because now everything is pointing left to right, and even we don't see no longer Marwa appear in other people's video, and this is good. And I wish you are here watching Explore Masai Nyama Shoma, not Toma. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Explore Masai. I'm not Kenya. Yes. So the question is, this epic return shows us our content done by Ayamara and Rocio is so valuable. But also is how Mara has been shaped with events in his life. And those events, how are gonna be shaping other people's lives. And the losers here, the biggest loser here in this is this, what's called, this lady that is his neighbor, the mother of Sasha. She will be felt left out completely. And in a way where a story will be made it up, and that story will come like a payback. Watch out, this is what I'm saying to you, because there is a gap between Giti Riba and Ayamara's house, is that family. How that family now gonna survive this impact? What is there now? There is a child in the Ayamara's house, and every single child will be curious to go see or meet Maisha. Remember, Maisha gonna grow, and Maisha will play with those kids. Maisha will go out. Maisha will be friend. Maisha will do a lot of things. Even now as a young, curiosity is something that is an endeavor for human beings. And that woman, he will regret every single thing possible, because I don't see that gap between Ayamara's house and Giti Reba be invisible to any such event that will happen in Ayamara. And Ayamara now will be different contest. And this is what is coming out Ayamara now. Compound will be very, very selective If that fails, so we're gonna start see the same old drama. But that drama is gonna be epic, believe me, because people will be fired. People that will be told, get out. Even if it's not gonna be Ayamara saying this, we're gonna be the boss, the lady of the house. And that's how Gitiriba is so clever and understandable. Privacy is the paramount key right now at Ayamara. Anyway, thank you for everybody's been here. I wait for grandpas. I don't know what you want to say, Silo. You know, always there is somebody. Can you say the F word? Whatever, whenever. Everybody have their own opinion and everybody can do whatever they want to do. But this is what I could not leave inside me without share with others. Even my throat is in pain, but it is epic, unique, and prepare yourselves. Tight your belts, buy some popcorns, tons and tons. Also prepare to laugh, to cry, and to enjoy every single moment of any video from Rocio or from Ayamara. They're gonna be unique. Only the last two videos I saw, one from Rocio and one from Ayamara, are so interesting, so full of dynamics. Even Ayamara, dynamic, knows his own character. Is not that guy could not care or whatever. No. Now, it's not only that, the personality of both of them is the environment, is how green that place came, how detailed, how Uncle Mo and Kake and these Gitiriba been showing. But I have a question in my mind, a big, huge interrogation. How Kake gonna fit in this picture? Here is really a problem. Let's see how this is gonna develop. There's gonna be a drama. We don't see yet Mayugno on this scenario. Will be what is gonna happen there. How Mayugno gonna come in, and how Mayugno gonna come out with a video. These are the dangerous grounds. There might be gonna be told, you can talk, you can do it, but please don't film us. If that is gonna be great, that's gonna be a new moment. Just not that 180 degrees. Now we're gonna have 190 degrees, and they will overcome many challenges. But nevertheless, before I finish the video, all the reactors, all the reaction now forward that will come from whatever comes for any angle have to be seen and as a counteractive positive thing, because they will not be able no longer to create a narrative that you or I or anybody will be fooled, because these people have moved to another level, and that is a level of maturity, a level where questions, they will be done. How is the integrity and morals of those that are always out there throwing stones for what? What is the win? Thank you. for watching. Thank you for being patient with me. Even I'm not doing well, I hope God help me to recover. Really, I have strong headaches because I have talked 35 minutes. I should not do this talk by the doctor's recommendation, but I done for the love and the sakes of Africa and the African content creation and the people who understand, people who loves our own telenovela as Africans. God bless you. Share, like it, and leave a comment. Thank you. Bye.